Today we're going to talk about how Stemmons Enterprise can help you manage critical systems systematically. Systems can be many things. It can be an application or data. Of course, companies have many of those. But it could also be something like a Wi-Fi implementation or a global network, a data center, or a piece of hardware. Systems can be industry specific, like a point-of-sale system for retail or GPS trackers for mobile assets. It can be operational, like a building security system or even a call center. Systems depend on each other, like a point of sale that uses Wi-Fi and runs an application, or a call center that depends on data, directly or as part of a group. When we think about these systems, we're also thinking about user experience, productivity, cybersecurity, compliance, reputation, and much more. Someone responsible for systems first wants to at least have a list. The next question becomes, how do we classify these? To do that, we think about users, particularly how many, whether they're public or internal, and what departments they're in. We also think about the impacts of this system not working. Does downtime impact financials, our brand, or some kind of legal or compliance issue? We can use this information to classify each system on a tier. Systems should have a protocol that identifies things like the responsible party, the service level targets, standards, a schedule for looking at it, maybe audit and test scripts, and a way to respond to problems. When every system has a protocol, it's up to us to meet our audit and test schedule and respond accordingly. Stemmons can help by creating a case to perform an audit, presenting the script along with all the details necessary, and letting the user capture the results. This can also happen for various tests like a penetration test, and anything that doesn't meet standards creates a case that can be followed up on separately. Audits and tests are performed over time, and we catch all the issues that come up. This helps answer some important questions. What do we have? Did we actually look at it? What did we find, and how did we respond? Larger organizations have many systems. We can look at them individually to see what happened for a particular one, or we can look globally and do things like track and classify our assets, or have effective data governance. We can automate schedules and stay in compliance, have systematic reviews and launch interventions effectively, and finally track projects and make actual improvements. Running this process over time generates a lot of data that we can use for some very interesting opportunities. It provides a foundation for artificial intelligence interventions. We can deploy machine learning and robotic process automation and sophisticated services from Watson and Azure or Google and Amazon. Stemmons can also use the public blockchain to validate each transaction that happens as a part of this process. This feature gives us an immutable record and an audit trail that we can rely on later. Managing this way gives us information that is not only extremely organized, but also augmented by non-human actors and auditable in a way that generates real value. Here's a roadmap you can screenshot and look at your leisure. It's got 3 areas, each with its own set of to-dos, plus a layer of quality assurance that goes in to make sure that everything is happening as we expect it to. For those who care, here's a basic taxonomy. But the quick takeaway is that Stemmons can help you manage critical systems systematically.